Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Scrying Mirror. I am here with you. I'm so excited to show you finally the Disney's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot Deck Gift Set. So this is a little bit different, okay? And I'm going to tell you why I like this one so much more, okay? You know when you get the gift, or not the gift set, but the reason why I got this is I am not a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan. I do like Disney and all of that, and I'm not a huge animated type person. I do like anime, some things, but I like the old school stuff better, like Death Note and things like that. But anyway, on this one, I was looking at just the tarot deck and the guidebook, and it was $23 and something. Well, I get to this beautiful entire coffin set, and it says includes tarot deck, guidebook, altar cloth, tarot journal, and a velvet card pouch. I was like, what? It comes with all of that? And I paid, do you want to know how much I paid for it? $5 more, I believe. So, yeah. For I'm sorry, $3 more, 28 something. So $28. It was $45, so it was on sale. I think it was like a Christmas sale that was going on. But when I did get it in, it says it right here. It'll say includes tarot deck, guidebook, altar cloth, tarot journal, and the velvet card pouch. But the only thing I did not like is when I got it in, the entire side was open. Now I did know that it had not been used because the cards were in a cellophane wrap. So I had to cut that open. So I know that it wasn't used. But the side was open. You already can see like parts of this like jacked up. And I wasn't happy about that. But I mean, this is kind of hard to keep together. But this was like, this is what happened to my delivery yesterday. I got a mini fridge that you put cosmetics in. And I was going to get one with the mirror. Well, good thing I didn't get one with the mirror yet, because when I live on a hill, so they can't come up the hill. So they leave it down at the bottom of the hill. And they said they put it in a secure spot for the Amazon. They put it on the back of the truck of the tailgate. And going up the hill, it had fell off or rolled off. Didn't tell us where it was. And it was in the middle of the road. I don't even think that's what happened. It literally was just in the middle of the road when I went to go look for it. I was like, oh, I'm sure it wasn't a secure padlock. That was ridiculous. Then I got an LED mirror with a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker for my daughter. And it's like a huge one. It's like for makeup and stuff. But you set it up like it's like a huge mirror. And it's for your makeup. And then you have a LED mirror, but then you have a Bluetooth speaker to hook up with your phone so you can listen to music while you do it. It's like as big as a TV. So it's really big, right? And it was very expensive for me anyway. So I was like, let me know when it gets here or whatever, but like they listen to that. So what they'll do is they'll be like, secure your animals and turn on lights if you need to so that I can see where you're at, blah, blah. Well, like, I care because you didn't give a crap about my packages. I literally walked down there and the mirror is sitting up against a freaking tree, almost about to fall over. And I was like, what is going on? The last time they put it on top of the mailbox to where it was like this, and here's the mailbox, and it was just like this. I was like, you all are the worst people I've ever had. Like, I was like so excited about Amazon delivering packages. They suck at it. I wish they'd quit doing it, or they need to start getting like, somebody needs to start doing the reviews and saying, help me with this please, and tell people or tell them when you talk to them that their delivery sucks and they need to change it, because I know they're trying to do it and hurry up, and I understand that the hustle and bustle of the holidays are over, but oh my God, quit it. Like, Jesus, I would never do that to other people's stuff. Anyway, let's get into this. I was just really upset and I needed a rant. So let's get into it. So I'm going to turn this over. This is what it looks like. And it does have like the kind of the gold You can see it on the front here. I'm going to flip this down so you can see it a little bit better. You ought to see the back of the cards. I'm so happy to see it. I can't wait to show you. This is also how I know it came from like a third party. It literally took them over 2 and something weeks to get to me. It was after Christmas and everything, and I'd already done it like, it was like 3 weeks before they gave it to me or delivered it. It was ridiculous. I was like, where is my package? And they're like, oh, well, I'm surprised it's not been sent out already, but Amazon is the one who takes care of the calls. And I'm like, okay, but you're the one that fulfills the order. So you can't tell me where my friggin' package is? Like, it was just a mess. It was just ridiculous. Some of these shops do not care whatsoever to help you with anything. If I was a shop like that, I would do all I could. But anyway, that's not the whole point of this. So I'm going to ranting too much. I have to rant to someone. I apologize. So you all had a rant too. I apologize. So anyway, it says, delve into the past, present, and future. In the official tarot deck inspired by Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, features original art of Jack, Sally, and all their friends from Halloween Town. Then it says, includes fully illustrated 78 card deck, a 128-page illustrated guidebook, a tarot altar cloth for your reading, and this is what I love the most, a guided journal for reflection and velvet pouch to keep your cards safe. So look what you get. Even besides the cards and the guidebook, which the guidebook is also colored as usual, you get the velvet pouch, and there is something about this velvet. It was so soft and so amazingly awesome that I was so happy. And then look, the altar cloth is just not like a regular altar cloth. It is literally decked out in like the, what do you call it? Like the Nightmare Before Christmas theme. Look at it. And that's the way it looks. I'll show it to you when I open it. It is beautiful. And then you have like stuff up here. It is just absolutely, I just was making sure you've seen it here because my view is not so good when I open it. So I wanted to make sure you've seen it. And then you get a little tarot journal that you can write inside of it. Like, you know, everybody always wants a tarot journal. This is specifically just for this deck. I thought it was so awesome. So we're going to open it. Guys, this literally, if you all are a big fan, you all need this entire thing. And right now, I believe it's still on sale for like $29. There's the inside. It is just it's still beautiful, but there's the inside of it. It's a beautiful, I mean, just gorgeous. And then, what is this? Okay, I just noticed that there is like something on my, what is that? Please tell me that will go away. Because it feels like, I think that's been there a while and I'm not happy. I did smudge the deck, but I know I didn't, excuse me, I know I didn't burn the dang stuff, but I smudged it with Palo Santo and smudge it and cleanse it with Palo Santo and then charge it. I'd also charge it in the moonlight as well. But here is the card pouch, and it is so soft, but it's so weird. The only thing I didn't like about this is, you know how you take this and all you do is just pull it and it's ready to go, and you pull it and it closes? No. This one you literally have to take the front of and pull it, which is fine, no big deal. But I was like, why is it not closing? And see, like now, it's not like the best, like you have to, but this is the softest velvety pouch I've ever felt in my life. So it's amazing. I don't care. So anyway, I'm not going to show you the cards yet. I'm going to show you all of this first. So here is the tarot cloth. And this does get very dirty very easy. But it came in like this. And I'm going to move this over here and I'll show you everything in it. So here's the cloth. It is so beautiful. I love it. I love that it has squares for the card deck, the cards, because there is a spread in here. Several spreads that you can use. And it shows you how to use it on the cloth. So that's what I love the most. Let me make for sure this is the right way before I do this. No, it's upside down. So do you see what I mean? It is so stinking gorgeous. Look at this. I love it. It is perfect. Look at that. And it's definitely Nightmare Before Christmas. I said Nightmare on Elm Street. But do you see like how you can tell it's for the nightmare? You know this is going to be worth money. Also, which I don't care. I just love this tarot cloth. I loved it. It is the softest velvet I've ever felt in my life. I'm not even playing. I've always wanted one, and I finally got this. And so you'll see this, and I'll show you in the guidebook. You can use this for 1-card pulls. You just put the 1 card here. Or you can do the 3-card, the past, present, future. And then there's also one that's a cross. And I'll show you that. And besides this book, there's also one in the Easy Tarot guidebook here. Easy Tarot guidebook. If you go back here, I always have it marked. It's the Cross of Truth. So you put the basis 1 down here at the bottom. This one right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. This one here. Number 2 goes right here, which is desires. Number 3 is what's helping you in this situation. Number 4, you put over here, is what's not helping you so well. And number 5 is the outcome of what's going to happen. And so it's the, number 1 is the basis, which you see here. Number 1 goes here. And that's what is the, it's the present, like the first card shows you your present position. And it also tells you, like, if it's a card that's opposing, but it's a good card, there's just something that you don't know something about. And it's going to make sense later. But anyway, I just wanted to show you all there are so many things you can do with this. Just with this spread. Like, this is amazing. I love it so much. And it's the softest feeling I've ever felt in my life. So let's get on to the next one of my favorites. The pouch is not even my favorite. That's what I'm trying to say. The pouch is not even my favorite. I will tell you, though, that the back of the cards are one of the most beautiful cardstocks I've ever seen. And it's not a flimsy, well, I can't remember. So I don't want to say that to you yet until I know for a fact. But I want to make for sure that it wasn't like a flimsy, like, crappy one. But I'm trying to do this a way that the stuff is not going to come off. But we're just going to do it like this. See, look at the, yeah, you can definitely tell that Palo Santo and stuff got on it. But even the back has got like a little Disney 2022. If you look at it upside down, Disney 2022. So even on the back of the tarot cloth, it shows that it's a Disney. It's definitely for the tarot deck. So if you're into like the Nightmare Before Christmas, you're going to love this. So next, before I show the deck, is that's the guidebook. Next is I got to show you my favorite. I've never seen anything come with the tarot journal. And now I'm seeing that this is like, I'm going to have to find another spot for this because they're not all fitting very well. They fit when I got it into the guidebook or the coffin really well. But where I moved everything around, I didn't fit it perfectly back where it was. I did, but it didn't fit like it was supposed to. So I was trying to fix everything around, and I just scooted it the way I needed to. But I made for sure everything was fine, so I don't know why it's kind of rolling up like it is. I think this was already like this, to be honest with you. But you can see like the sides where it's bound, the purple binding right here on the sides. It says Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot Journal. And then on the back is them again, like the front of the one thing. And so when you open it, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It says Daily Tarot Spread, the date, your moon phase, cards drawn. And it is a smaller one, so like I have a bigger one. That's like if you want to do cards drawn, this is my tarot journal. And when you do cards drawn, it's this, like 1, 2, 3. Which obviously sometimes I have to split it and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like down the middle, because you're going to have more than 3 cards sometimes. But it's a small little compact one. But I love it. It fits perfectly with this. So you just need it for this. It's perfect. So you do that, the cards drawn, your feelings at the time. And in mine, it said that either your mood energy. You never want to do tarot when you're upset or angry. Your cards are going to feel it, and so is the outcome of your cards. So I've learned that many, many times. And then it's the questions. What did you ask before you draw the cards? So write down your question first before you ask the question or do the drawing. And then interpretations. What are you interpreting from this card? Then, what I like about the other one is you can come back and write in notes. Was this right, what you said? Did this work out the way you said? Or you were like, oh, the hangman said this, but this is how I know hangman means this now. So it's really good for you to learn your tarot as well. I really, really accept this as like a great learning tool for new beginners as well. This does help you on your tarot journey. And then in the back it says Disney 2022 Inside Edition. So that's awesome. It was my favorite part. I loved it so much. Besides the tarot cloth, I love the bag, obviously, but I could get this bag pretty much anywhere, right? So I could get this bag anywhere most of the time, but you can't get a tarot cloth a lot of times with the Nightmare Before Christmas, and especially a tarot journal. So what I'm saying is that with all of this that I got, you get what I'm saying? With all of this that I got, and the cards, and the tarot cloth, for $27 and something. So you're going to tell me that was a bad deal? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There is no way. So I would fold it a little bit more, but I'm trying to figure out like a way to do that. I'll do it later. Anyway, so we'll put this up for now, and then we're going to go to the guidebook for a second. I'm going to show you a little bit about the guidebook. It tells you about like the major arcana, the minor arcana tarot readings, and then it goes on to introduction. Welcome to the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot Deck and Guidebook. What's this, you ask? Why, a deck of tarot cards featuring the strange and mischievous characters of the Nightmare Before Christmas, of course. Jack, Sally, their friends, and their neighbors, and even that no-account Oogie Boogie are here to help you explore your past, present, and future in the classic tradition of tarot. Whether you are a newcomer to tarot or an experienced reader, this deck is a really scream. I about said scam. Just try not to pull the clown with a tearaway face. Tearaway face. His card is definitely the stuff of nightmares. While many people think of tarot readings as mystical divinatory art, mainly used to predict the future, it can actually be a powerful tool for personal growth and self-reflection. And this is true. It's good for shadow work. Tarot readings can offer deep insight into all kinds of situations in your life. Let me move this up a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. I don't know if you can or not. It says, it can help uncover your true feelings, provide clarity for making decisions, and show you how to get where you want to go. While some people do use tarot to reveal a possible future, it's important to remember nothing is set in stone. Tarot is best at giving situational warnings and advice that can help you make more mindful choices. The Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck is filled with familiar faces, themes, and iconic moments from the film, thoughtfully chosen to illustrate the archetypal meanings. They spelled that wrong. Archetypal meanings of the original cards. The guidebook explains both the upright and reverse versions of each card. The final chapter includes several spreads for conducting easy reads. Now ready for a visit to Halloween Town? Let's go. Oh, you remember Halloween Town, the movie? That'd be a cool one. I tell you what I would love to have is Practical Magic to do their own video. But I was sitting here thinking, and my favorite Halloween movie that I love, obviously Hocus Pocus is one of them. But my favorite that I would like for someone to redo, oh my God, I said it, now I can't think of it now. Once I think of it, I'll tell you, but I cannot think of it now, what I just said. So it talks about like all of the understanding your tarot deck, and that's what the cards look like. There's the Fool. So it's going to show you like there's the major arcana. So let me touch this again so you can actually see it the right way. Major arcana. These got beautiful colors too. You cannot wait to see the back of the decks. If you've never seen the back of these decks before, I guess they're the same as the other ones in the tarot deck guidebook thing. I don't know, for Disney. But if I would have known this earlier, I would have gotten them way before this. They are beautiful. I'll tell you what it reminds me of when I get there. But there's this, the Major Arcana. So it tells you about all that. You can see like the colors. That shows all of this is Major Arcana because it's all in big black. And then these are just like, there's Ace of, okay. So there's Ace of Needles. Oh, so there's Needles. Okay, so here we go. The Suit of Potions deals with emotions, personal connect. Okay, Suit of Potions is the cups. The Suit of Candles is associated with ideas and creativity. Candles are wands. The Suit of Needles are, okay, judgment, personal corresponds with, okay, needles are swords, and the presents are pentacles. So associated with aspects of material world and our relationship to it, such as financial, careers, property, home, and the ego, it corresponds to the element of earth. Each of these suits contains 4 court cards. They symbolize personality, types, behavior, and all of that. So, I didn't know that. I wanted to make for sure I knew all of that. So there's like Temperance. Like pouring magical potions into a cauldron, Temperance represents the act of combining different elements together in perfect harmony. And that's true. The message of Temperance, and this is the upright, and you also get the reverse meaning. The message of Temperance is moderation. Now isn't the time for excess or extremes, so make sure you're maintaining balance in your life. Remember, whatever you put out, you'll get back. It's all about give and take, embrace the flow. Also, Temperance is patience, like in moderation, patience and moderation as well. So I wish they would say more about that, but I guess okay. That's the only thing I have a big problem with guidebooks. They're like so completely different. If I read this Temperance and I read another Temperance guidebook one, it would be totally different. It's insane. So anyway, so it goes all the way through, and then at the end, in the back, caring for your deck, it tells you about that, and then methods to cleanse your tarot deck. Feel free to experiment with them. Smoke cleansing, like I do the Palo Santo, such as sage, lavender, or Palo Santo. Place your deck in the moonlight. That's what I do. I always put my decks in the moonlight to charge and cleanse them. Many agree the light of a full moon is the most powerful, but any moonlight will do the job. Another option is to use crystals. Selenite and black tourmaline make wonderful cleansing tools, and I put them on my selenite charging thing here. I have another one over there that I cleanse on my altar. So I do many, many things to make my cards perfect for my readings. So you all will see me on TikTok. I do readings on TikTok. And I do paid readings, but I also do yes and no readings as well for free, like if they gift. And then also I do dowsing rods on there and the magnetic board that we made. So this is going to, I'm not for sure if I'm going to use this or not. Because here's the problem, and I'll tell you in a minute with that. These cards are black on the front of, like, if you look at the card, those chip away so quick that I would not have like but a week of doing readings and it'd be over with, and I need another deck. That's the only bad thing about these. That's why I was trying to decide if I wanted to get them or not, but I had to. So there's the spreads. Eureka, the 3-card spread, which is past, present, future, or lament. Eureka. This card represents the nature of your next creative epiphany. And Sandy Claus. And says Santa Claus. I love it. Lament. This tarot card represents the aspect of current. So then next is, so it's showing all the decks or the spreads you can use on the tarot cloth that you got. A peek behind this Cyclops' eye. The eye, what's hidden in the advice. I like that one a lot. Blown to smithereens. I love that one, is what it's called. And that is the literal, almost just like the cross of truth. So it is, I think. This spread is designed to give you the clarity you need to realize what to hold on to, what to let go, and what to expect from the future. Yeah. And then, I thought there was one more page. Yeah, there's one more page. Why does it feel like there's one more page and there's not? It can't be that thick. Okay, maybe it is. So it's about the author, which is Minerva Siegel. She's the best-selling or it says best self. Oh, she does this self-care, how to use tarot to manifest your best self. She writes about such as tarot, witchcraft, and living with disabilities for both print magazines and large online publications like Elite Daily. She's been a guest on podcasts such as Queer Witch Podcast and the Now Age Podcast with Ruby Warrington. When not writing, she spends her days practicing divination and drinking rose lattes in the Victorian house she shares with her husband and their rescued pack of misfit dogs. Oh my God. I would love to have a Victorian-style house. Oh my God, you have no idea. You can find her on Instagram. Use her online handle at Spooky Fat Babe. Like that. And then the illustrator is Abigail Larson. Specializes in Gothic fantasy illustrations. You know her. She's done many. I think Abigail Larson did the... which one did she... Oh, God, sorry, guys. That just went crazy. I was trying to find something and I yanked this off, so I apologize. So anyway, we'll just keep going, but oh well. Anyway, so that's the ending of that. And there's that. So let's look at the cards. Let's go through them really quick. I'll go through them super quick for you. But I've got to show you the backs. And then this is what I was talking about with the blacks. These are going to fade so quickly, it's not even going to be funny. I wish to God they would have done something about it and not did it like this, but it's just the way it is, and they look gorgeous like that. I wish they would have done purple or something. Maybe the purple would have faded. So you see the full, how it looks like it's been bent to crap and back. That was like that when I got it. So it's like they tried to like cut it or like tried to do something. And see right here, there's like some smear right there. I don't know what that is. And then I come over here, and do you see that? The dots here? Tell me if that does not look like mold to you. And it's only on the sides. It looks like mold to me. I didn't know about it. I didn't know about it, what to do at first, but I'm kind of worried now because where it's in that, when I got it, it was in the plastic, so it did fine. But as soon as I opened it and put it in this bag, it just started acting like that. So I don't know what to think or do. And I've opened them up and tried to look at it, feel it, try to flip it off to see if it was just like dust or some particles, and that's not it. So this is my favorite part of the cards. Look how beautiful. And it's not blue, it's purple. Why is it looking blue? Oh, it's purple. Stop it. Do you see it? Like how purple it is? Why is it acting like that? Let me see if I can go up a little bit. You see the purple in it? Oh my God, I love it. Now it looks blue. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, it's very beautiful, and I don't know why it was doing that. So, but let me put these up here like this, and I'm going to flip through the cards really quick. Look how beautiful that is. I love it. It's my favorite card deck back. Besides the Baroque Tarot and the Medieval Feathers Tarot, it's my favorite ones. I love it. It reminds me of that wallpaper in the old style Victorian houses. And if you feel of them, they are real velvet. Back in the day, they would make real wallpaper because it was so important to have wallpaper back then to fix your house. And that meant your status was very classy. And you would feel the walls, and it was actual velvet. So I've learned this I've known this for about 2 years now, but everyone doesn't know this. And I learned this from a long, long time ago. But we did the Titanic today about the Magicians, Martyrs, and Madmen Tarot. Did you know the first time that linoleum was ever used? Well, one time somebody was looking for a certain way to make it available for everyone to use, but to clean it easily. And so the first time linoleum, like from the kitchen, that kind of stuff on the floor, that was first used on the Titanic. That was the very first time it was used. Otherwise, it would have been hardwood floors or the that I don't even know if they had carpeting in then, but I'm sure they did. But this was when linoleum was first used and first put in, was at the Titanic. And now look, we can't even see that. So that's crazy. So anyway, let's go through these. The cardstock is pretty good. I do like the cardstock. It's a lot better than a lot of other cardstocks. And I'm going to show you with the Mythos Tarot like I always show you with the Mythos. The Mythos Tarot is very long and thin. So holy cow, what happened to the dark? Jesus. That was like, what kind of... I'll go up a little bit, but can you all see that? What is going on? Okay, there. So you can see right here that it's about the same size. It's actually a little bit wider than the Mythos and maybe a little bit taller. No, it's about the same size as tallness. So the Mythos and stuff is the same tallness, but a little bit wider. So, let me put this back down the right way. I have all my cards out here because I sage them and cleanse them every day. So I just want to make for sure that I put them back the right way. I'm very OCD like that. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I am very OCD in taking care of my cards. Even as a tarot reader, I hate when the cards... You ever see people and they have cards and they're bent? I cannot stand it. I hate it so much. And it just shows that they've used their deck quite a bit. You know, no big deal, but I cannot stand a card deck to be bent like this, or like this, where it's like they've used it so much. It's like bend the dang cards back when you're done. Holy cow. It's not that hard. But they're probably not thinking about it when they're done with so many readings. They're like, okay, I'm done. I feel the same way. So let's get started. So this is the Fool, in which you guessed it, it's, what's his name? Let's go down like this so you can see. Why is it acting like this again? I just don't get it. Let's go down like this and maybe we can see the cards when we go through them. This is Jack. Why is this doing this? I'm going to scoot up a little bit closer. And maybe you can see. And then oh, I know what it is. It's this card. It's making it all crazy. And see if we can tune it down a little bit. So there is Jack, the Fool. And here is the Magician. I love the Witch. The High Priestess, which of course is Sally. She's so sweet. The Empress. And then the 3 is right beside the Empress. I wish they would have put the number 3 at the top. It would have made a lot more sense because the High Priestess, it's like right there. It kind of looks like it's wording like I, the Empress, or something like, I don't know. It just doesn't look right. It shouldn't be there. So I think they should have fixed that. But I don't think they had much room up at the top, I guess. So they did it like that. I like it the way it is, so it's fine. The Emperor, which is Santa Claus. I love it. And then, and I've not seen these yet. So, and I've never seen this before, ever. So if y'all have seen these cards before, tell me if they're the same or not as the other deck. If you already have the deck and guidebook, just not the gift set, tell me if this is the same. I think they are. And tell me if the guidebook is the same as well. I want to know, and the backings and all of that. The Hierophant. The Lovers, of course. Yes, yes. And then we have, God, they're sticking together. You can tell that's a good sign because they're thicker. They won't stick together for long. There is the Chariot, which makes sense. That is so smart. And look at the reindeersies. I love it. Strength, which is, isn't it? I love that. Then we have the Hermit. I'm trying to make sure no other cards are stuck to it because they've been sticking. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. I love the use of color. It's kind of like good coloring. Bright, happy, nothing dreary. Justice. So he's talking about like doing the whole, like changing things up. The Hanged Man. He's definitely hanging there. Oh, I love this. Well, not death. Not the death card, but I love skulls. Obviously, if you can't tell, they're everywhere. So, yeah, I love skulls. You'll see that when you all see the Path of Terror tarot deck that I'm going to show you all tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be showing the Terror. I'll show it to you in a minute. Temperance. And we've seen this card already. Look at the, if you can see it, I'm trying to turn it down. You can see it a little bit better. Now let me scoot it up a little bit. Maybe that'll help. I don't know why it's doing that color thing. Do you see there's like a face in it? Why can you not see it? Oh my God. See the face in it? I don't know why my stuff is doing this. It's weird. There's the devil. Which obviously. Then in the tower. Say, I always want to read that with it, like saying in the tower. The tower. Which this is really good for beginners. Like perfect for beginners. The star. Aw. That's my card because I'm Aquarius. And so, the moon. I love that. I really like this deck more than I really thought I would. I was really going to hate this deck. I really had my plans on hating this deck. And I love it. The sun. And then there is, the naughty and nice list. Judgment of yourself. Naughty and nice list. And then the world, which is, I forgot about this. Yeah, the trees. Forgot about that. Remember the trees where you have to go in the trees? There's Valentine's, Halloween, Christmas, and then Easter. Yeah. Okay, so King of Candles. Candles are wands. Remember, candles, I think of them as like you can poke people with them. I was like stabby stab. I meant candles are long, so like a wand. So this is going way backwards. Instead of Ace of Candles, it's King of Candles. Queen of Candles, which is the cat. Knight of Candles. Gosh. Page of Candles, that is so cute. Ace of Candles, oh, okay. Well, that's weird how they did that. I don't like that. Now it looks like 11 of Candles. It's so weird. So now that's so totally backwards. So anyway, 2 of Candles, which is 2 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands is fighting, like with their wands. And there's the candlesticks in the back, the 5 wands, 5 candlesticks. 6 of Candlesticks is success and victory. So that's a good one. 7 of Candles is 7 of, like, defending yourself. See how that one's in front of all the other ones and maybe defending itself from the other candles? I don't know. The 8 of Candles, which is 8 of Wands. It's the fastest card in the deck. So they should have made something like something fast. But I like that. Obviously, it's the characters in the movie, so... 9 of Candles, which is 9 of Wands. And 10 of Wands, which is worry and burden, but doing what you can to make it work. I like that. All right, next is Pentacles, which will be King of Presents. Presents are pentacles, so money. Or, well, you think of presents, you think of money and coins and stuff. Because I've learned to hate Christmas because of that, because you can't ever get your kids what you want. So, Queen of Presents is Miss Santa Claus. Knight of Presents. Oh, is that the Elfie? Page of Presents. Look. Ace of Presents. I don't know why they did that. It's supposed to go Ace, 2, 3, all the way up to King. They've jacked it all up, but oh well. 2 of Presents. The Jack-o'-lanterns. 3 of Presents. What is this? 4 of Presents, which is 4 of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is not really having a lot of money, or like financially unstable. So you notice how the presents are not really wrapped very well. They don't look as good as the other presents. That makes me sad. I don't like that. I grew up very, very poor. Like, I grew up and we didn't have Christmas because of that. So I know how it feels. We literally didn't have a Christmas tree or celebrate it because we had no money to do anything like that. So I got to see my friends come back to school with like brand new stuff to show everybody, and I had nothing. So it sucked. But you really learn a lesson when you get older of like trying harder, because both my parents were on disability. Both of them got in accidents and hurt. So it was horrible. So when I turned 16, I had 3 jobs and going to high school. So yeah, it was not fun, but you learn to make everything, you learn to appreciate everything. 6 of Presents is 6 of Pentacles, which is giving and taking, balancing the scale of give and take. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, which is a really good one. It means that even at 9, 10 is fulfillment and completion, but even at 9 of Pentacles, that's why everybody loves this card, and that's why everybody's always get decked out if there's the 9 of Pentacles, is because, hold on, I'm drinking coffee this late. It means even at 9 in this card, it's fulfillment and completion, because that's how good the card is. 10 of Presents, which is 10 of Pentacles, which is kind of the happily ever after card almost. King of Needles. Oh, I love him. I don't know why I like him so much. King of Needles, and Needles is swords. That's mine. So swords are air sign. So that's Aquarius, Libra, Geminis. Queen of Needles. Such a duck face. Knight of Needles. See, they're kind of thick to where it feels like they're stuck together. Knight of Swords, I'm sorry. Page of Swords, or Page of Needles. Ace of Needles, which is Ace of Swords. 2 of Needles. Obviously, the 3 of Needles is like heartbroken. 3 of Needles. 4 of Needles. 5 of Swords, which is fighting or defending yourself. 6 of Needles is 6 of Swords is moving on to better water and learning to adapt to that better life. And that's what she's doing, sewing herself up. 7 of Needles. 8 of Needles, which is 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords, which is remember where they're in bed and they have that anxiety, depression, and can't sleep. That's that card. 10 of Needles is 10 of Swords, where you are stabbed in the back. You know, all the swords are like that. So, yeah. This is a pin cushion and nothing else, right? All right. Next is the potions, which is the cups. So, King of Cups, King of Potions. Queen of Potions. Aw. Knight of Potions. Oh, need to move that finger out of the way. Some of these are sticking, so. Page of Potions. I knew you'd be in one of them. Ace of Potions, which Ace is new beginnings, and Potions is cups of new beginnings in a relationship. 2 of Potions is 2 of Cups, which means 2 of Cups is like the Lover's card. 2 people in love. So 3 of Potions, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups. I love potion bottles. I collect them. So 5 of Potions, which is 5 of Cups. 6 of Potions. This is what I do not like. I do not like this at all. This feels to me like the pip deck thing. I don't like this at all. They weren't like this in the other ones, I didn't think. So maybe I'm wrong and looking at it wrong, but I hate pip decks. 7 of potions, which is 7 of cups. See, like 8 of cups is like in a different setting. It's not just them in a line. 9 of potions is 9 of cups. It's the wish card. 3, 6. What? Oh, I thought 3 was up there. I was like, where's the other one? And then 10 of potions, which is 10 of cups, which is happily ever after card is what everybody calls it, because everyone's dancing around. Remember the rainbow with all the cups on top? And the mom and the dad are dancing, and the daughter and the son are dancing, and it's a happy life. So there you go. And they are very thick cards, let me tell you. I'm just worried about, I see that all that stuff is gone. I wonder if it was just, I wonder if it's fuzzies from inside the deck or the bag. Do you think? But I do want to know what you think. I really do want to know what you think about this. You get all of this with it, and I really think that it's a steal. I think it's a steal. I love this. I think it's a really good deck. I would have never bought it any other time. So I'm glad that this happened so that I could actually have bought it like this, because other than that, I would not have bought this card deck. So I'm super excited that I did, because I do love this deck now. I will be using it a lot more. I didn't think I would, but now I'm going to have to look more into the, the other Disney. And I've always wanted the Hocus Pocus. But you know how they have the big deck of Hocus Pocus? I want that one, the large print big deck. I want that one, and I also want a regular Rider-Waite big large print deck. I don't know what it is about it, but I love big cards. I love them. So I may just do that. So we shall see. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Tomorrow, I will be showing you what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are doing the stained glass tarot. It does not look anything like it does on the outside. It's beautiful stained glass. Does that not remind you of Beauty and the Beast? And look at the siding. Is that not gorgeous? And it's all the way around. Is that not gorgeous? Why is it stuck like that? Anyway, and then there's the backs. Gorgeous. And here's the inside. And it comes also, it's from Crafterian, is the name of the makers. But they're like an off-brand deck, but I think they're amazing. They do really good cards. And this was, you get to pick if you want the box too. It's kind of like that Dark Forest or Dark Forest tarot off of Etsy. You get to pick if you want the that slide out box, and then you get to pick if you want the bag and the tarot cloth. And so I got the bag and the tarot cloth. I didn't get the box because otherwise it would have been $50-something for the box, or otherwise $2 more for just the bag and the tarot cloth, because it was already $32. So for $34, you got the bag and the tarot cloth. But if you wanted the box, it was $54. So $20 more for just the box. I was like, that is one that you put together. It is like that freaking, like, so thin, you make it and pop it together. So anyway, so then the Path of Horror I'm doing tomorrow. This one is the linen tarot deck that I said was amazing, and it's amazing. And the reason why I got it, because I love Gothic tarot, and this is skulls and stuff, but I got it because it was on sale. No, it wasn't on sale. Oh yeah, it was. It was $4.99 for a linen tarot deck. So you'll see tomorrow what I do, what I show you. And then I have one more deck, which is the Housewives Tarot. And I think that's it. So I think we would be all done. And then I am going to be doing the, starting the books, the spell books that I have, and then the Conjure cards by Jake Richards. He has the book, The Backwoods Witchcraft, that you need to get to go along with this, but I'm from Appalachian Mountains. I know every card in this deck and what it's about and everything, so I don't need it. So I don't need the book. So I've lived these cards, okay? So that's how I learned. So anyway, thank you all so much. Have a great night. And do not forget, I will be doing the rest of the green prosperity rice that I made. I'm going to be mixing that with the herbs that you need to put in the money bowl. And then the only thing that you need to put in are your petitions. I'll show you how to do the money bowl. I just want to mix the herbs first into the green rice. And then we're going to do the money bowl on the next video will be the money bowl. And we're going to do it all together. So when you do the money rice and you put you crumble up the bay leaves, save a few of the bay leaves like that are really nice and pretty, so you can write on them like prosperity, money, job, something about prosperity. And also cinnamon sticks, you need those because you're going to stick those in the bowl beside of the bay leaves. And then like coins, you're going to need coins to put inside there because you're going to keep throwing them in there. All your coins, money, roll it up like dollar bills and stuff and keep throwing them in there. You'll see how it works. I've learned, I've never done the green until now, and I've never seen it work so well. So I've always just done the money bowl with the regular white rice, and this is amazing. I have I have several new books, and I'm about to get several more books, spell books. I will tell you how I am. I'm very picky about my spell books. I do not like beginner spell books at all because I'm not saying I'm awesome and I don't need them. Nobody can learn anything else. You can learn a lot from spell books, even if you have practiced for 40 years. I do not want to hear that you can never learn something new. It's just everything is so over the top, the same, all over the place. And so I wanted just advanced books. That way I know that I'm getting what I'm getting because all my book of shadows are what these books, the new beginning books, look like. So it is what it is, though. But I will be showing you all advanced magic if you all are waiting. I've looked up on, I want to say this really quick and I'm going to get off here. I was on Amazon and I looked up advanced candle magic spell book or advanced spell books. 2. You know how pages of pages come up, right? 2 books came up, and they weren't even advanced. It still said beginners. I want to make my own advanced book. So, also, I may be doing classes starting tarot. I'm going to be doing and teaching tarot. So, if you all are interested in that, let me know. I will be teaching that. Everybody has asked me to start, so I may go by with the Rider-Waite deck and do tarot. That's just the best and possible solution to do because I was trying to figure out which one to use. It's just Rider-Waite Smith is just so perfect and universal for everyone. So I'm going to do that, and then I will figure out how to go about pricing and things like that because I want it affordable for everyone. So let me know what you all think about it. Let me know what you all think about the deck and the gift set underneath. What did you like? What was your favorite part? My favorite out of everything was, of course, the back of the deck. That was my favorite thing. I never knew the back of the deck looked that good. But my favorite thing was the tarot cloth and the tarot journal. Super excited about that. So I did like this, but you can get that anywhere. So anyway, thank you guys. Have a good day.